And then you're gonna reach it all the way up and over. See if it lands on the back of that left thigh. Pausing, inhale. We're gonna bring our right arm back up and over to the front. Taking our time to get here. Placing both of your palms nice and flat. Inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to push and lift our left leg away from our bolster. Inhale here. Exhale, bending that knee. Pausing for a moment. Now we're going to see if we can combine the two things. So we're going to inhale. And we're going to exhale. The option to push and lift your left knee. And then we're going to lift our right arm to the front. Or you can leave your left knee on your bolster and support it. We're going to cartwheel that right arm up and over, seeing if we can find the back of our left thigh, the back of our left glute. Then we're going to bring our right arm back up and over. Again, taking your time. Planting both left and right hand. We're going to push into our palms, so bending that left knee. We're going to see if we can step our left foot to the top of our mat, right behind your left wrist. And then you can heel toe your right foot to the right edge of your mat. Dropping your knees to the left and right side. Dropping your sits bones and your hips back down towards your bolster. Seeing if we can find our bolster with our sits bones. Releasing our fingertips as we sit into our bolster. Extending your fingertips from your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Bringing your chest and your fingertips down towards the top of your mat. Pushing into the soles of your feet and lifting your sits bones and hips towards the ceiling. Allowing your weight to sit in your heels, pushing your hips towards the back of your mat. Holding on to your mat with your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale. Plant your hands nice and flat in your mat. On your next inhale, please step your right leg back behind your bolster. Bring your hands in a half step closer to your body so that your left toe is behind your left wrist, and then slowly bend your right knee, allowing your bolster to catch your knee. We're going to inhale as we extend our left arm to the top of our mat. And we're going to cartwheel our left arm up and over, pushing into the palm of your right hand to bring our left arm back, seeing if we can find the back of our right thigh. Inhale. As we bring our left arm back over our heads to the top of your mat. Placing both hands nice and flat on your mat. Pausing for an inhale. Exhale as you push and extend your right leg, lifting it away from your bolster. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and bend your right knee, lifting your left arm to the top of your mat. As we cartwheel that left arm up and over, seeing if we could find the back of our right thigh, back of our right glute, any part of our back body. And inhale as we bring our left arm back up and over our head, back to the top of your mat. Planting your left hand, pushing evenly into both palms, pausing for an inhale. Exhale as you push and lift your right leg up and away from your supported bolster. Inhale. Exhale, bending your right knee. Pausing here for a moment, and this is the one where we see if we can do both things in one. So you can either inhale, leave your right knee on your bolster, bolster as we extend our left arm up and cartwheel over our head. Finding our back body, maybe our glute, maybe our back, and then bringing our left arm back overhead to the front of our mat. Planting that left hand, pushing evenly into both your palms, bending that right knee, pushing your hips back as you load your foot, stepping your right foot to the front of your mat, leaving your hips nice and high. Coming up onto your fingertips, please bring your gaze to the front of the room. Inhale. Please pull your belly button up a little bit tighter against your spine. Exhale. Allow your head to be heavy, coming into a deep forward bend. Inhale. As we push into our fingertips, lifting our head and our gaze to the front of the room. Taking your palms, placing your palms nice and flat, and you can bend your knees if you need to make that happen. We're going to step our right leg back. We're going to kneel our right knee on top of our bolster. And then we're going to bring our left knee on top of our bolster. We're going to inhale again, and we're going to send our sits bones and our heels back. Our sits bones back towards our heels as we leave our fingertips reaching to the top of our mat. Inhale. Exhale, round your spine, rising away from your bolster. Bringing your thighs to the front of your mat. We're going to come to an up dog, supported by our bolster. So, pointing your toes, having your legs nice and straight on top of your bolster, pushing your shoulders away from your ears, pulling the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to drop your chin to your chest. Round your spine, and we're going to send our sits bones back towards our heels, leaving your fingertips reaching towards the top of your mat. Pausing here. Inhale. Exhale as we round our spine, rising away from our mat, spinal waving, landing in an up dog. Straightening your legs, pointing your toes behind you, pulling your shoulder blades down away from, your shoulders away from your ears. Pulling the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, push yourself back on your bolster so that you're able to tuck your toes under and find the mat behind your bolster. We're going to take another inhale here. Now we're going to exhale, round our spine, and we're going to push ourselves to a downward facing dog. You can walk your hands in a half step closer to your body. Pushing your heels down toward your mat. Pushing your chest to the back of your neck. Lifting your weight away from your wrist. Inhale. Coming up on your tiptoes and the balls of your feet. Bring your gaze to your fingertips and the top of your mat as you exhale. Slowly bending your knees, landing on top of your bolster in a tabletop position. Pulling your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale. Exhale. Push and lift your hips up and back. Go into a down dog. Tucking your chin to your chest. Spreading your fingers really wide, pushing into the heels of your hands as well as the pads of your fingers. Inhale. Noticing how you feel in this down dog. As you exhale, we float our left leg up and back to a three-legged dog. As you inhale, bending our left knee. Exhale. We're going to bring our body to a parallel position. Please bring your left knee towards your chest. Allowing your left knee to land on top of your bolster. Pausing here. Taking an inhale. Exhale as we float our right leg to the middle of our mat. You're going to bend your right knee up towards your right elbow. And then we're going to kick and extend our right leg to the back of our mat. Slowly bring your right toes down behind your bolster. Pausing here, we're going to inhale. We're going to exhale, we're going to float and lift our hips up and back. And we're going to extend our left leg up and back to a three-legged dog again. Inhale. Exhale, bend that left knee, bring your heel towards your glute. As we inhale, bring our body parallel to our mat as we bring our left knee towards our chest and allow it to land on our bolster. Exhale, as we float our right leg behind us. And we're going to inhale as we bend our right knee up towards our right armpit. And we're going to extend our right leg behind us. And then we're going to slowly bring our right toes down on the mat. We're going to pause for an inhale. We're going to exhale. We're going to lift our hips up and back, and we're going to float our left leg to a three-legged dog. And we're going to exhale and slowly bring our left leg down to our mat to meet our right. And we're going to inhale and slowly bend our knees. And we're going to allow our ribs to rest on our thighs. And we're going to allow our chin to rest on top of our bolster while we continue to reach our fingertips to the top of our mat. Your toes are still tucked under behind you. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, please round your spine, slowly rise into a tabletop position. Pausing for a breath here. Inhale. Exhale. You're going to push and lift your hips up and back. Come into a downward facing dog. You can walk your hands in towards your body a half a step. And on our next inhale, we float our right leg up and back to a three-legged dog. As we exhale, we bend our right knee, bring your right heel towards your glute. As we inhale, we bring our body parallel to our mat. Please bring your right knee towards your chest, allowing your bolster to catch your right knee. And inhale as we float our left leg to the middle of our mat. We're going to inhale as we bend our left knee, bringing it towards our left armpit. We're going to exhale as we extend our left leg behind us. Inhale as you slowly bring that left leg down behind you, toes tucked under. Pausing here for inhale. Exhale, push and lift your hips up and back, sending that right leg up and back to a three-legged dog. Exhale, bending that right knee, bring your right heel towards your glute. We inhale as we bring our body parallel to our mat, bringing our right knee towards our chest. Your right knee lands on your bolster. We float our straight left leg behind us. We inhale. We bend our left knee towards our left armpit. And we exhale as we extend our left leg to the back of our mat. We bring our left toes down to the back of our mat, and we pause here for a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Float your hips up and back. Floating your right leg up and back to a three-legged dog. And we slowly bring our right leg down to meet our left. And push our heels into our mat. Fingers are spread nice and wide, pushing into the pads of your fingers, heels of your hands. Pulling your belly button up and in. And lifting your sits bones up towards the ceiling. Taking another inhale. Exhale. Rising up onto our tiptoes. We're going to step our left foot to the side of our bolster. We're going to step our right foot to the side of our bolster. And we're going to take tiny steps. And we're going to walk our feet to the front of our bolster, keeping your feet nice and wide. Allow your feet to come down flat on your mat. Slowly bending your knees. Turning your toes out 45 degrees as you drop your hips down towards your mat. Your sits bones find your mat. You're going to round your spine, grabbing onto your knees. You're going to lift our left knee. Left foot. And then we're going to lift our right foot, coming into a bow, supported by our bolster. Pausing for an inhale. Exhale, releasing your arms. And we're going to go into some heel taps here. So dropping your left heel towards the ground, bringing it back up. We're going to drop our right heel. Keeping your spine nice and round. Keep your belly button pulled in towards your spine. Drop your right heel. Sorry, left one off. And your right. Drop a heel. Drop your left heel. Good. Inhale, dropping your right. One more time, each side. Drop your right heel. Drop my right. And your other one. Grabbing onto your knees. Pulling your knees in towards your chest. Bringing yourself into a nice tiny ball. Drop your chin to your chest. Finding some balance on top of your bolster. Inhale. Exhale. Extending your left leg to the top of your mat. Grabbing onto your right leg, pull it to the outside. I'm going to have you scoot yourself to the front of your bolster a little more. Your right foot's going to be planted outside of your left knee. Your left leg is extended to the top of your mat. Are your blocks still on your back or chest? You're going to inhale as you extend your fingertips to the top of your mat. We're going to exhale. We're going to pretend we're loading our bow and arrow, bending our left elbow. We're going to open our left arm to the back of our mat. Inhale. We're going to keep our left arm nice and straight. And we're going to bring our left palm back to meet our right. And we're going to open up to the other side. Sorry, we're going to do it the same way. Loading your bow and arrow, bending your right arm. Opening out to the back, looking to your right fingertips, and then I want you to take your left elbow. I want you to push it against your right knee, and you can go ahead and drop your right fingertips to the left side of your bolster so that you're able to push into your bolster. Twist a little bit more. Looking over your right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to come back to the front. Bending both your arms, take your right elbow, extending your right arm. You're going to grab the right side of your bolster with your left hand. Sitting up nice and tall as you twist and look over your left shoulder. Bringing both your elbows in towards your chest. We're going to do each side one more time. So twist into the right side. Taking your left elbow, pushing against that knee. Grab the left corner of your bolster. Pull against your bolster as you look over that right shoulder. Take a breath here. Inhale. Exhale, coming out of that bind, bringing your arms to your chest. Twisting to the left. Reaching to the right corner. Pushing your right elbow against your knee. Looking over your left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Bring both arms to your chest. Leaning back, round your spine, drop your chin to your chest. And go ahead and bring your right knee to your chest, grab onto your right knee. Pull your left knee inside your chest. Pausing here for a breath in this balanced ball position. Inhale. Exhale, slowly extend your right leg to the top of your mat. And you can just push and lift yourself up. Take your left foot, placing it outside your right knee. And sitting up nice and tall. Inhale as you extend your arms to the top of your mat. Your right toes are flexed, so your toes are reaching in for your body. So we're going to bend our left elbow as we load our bow and arrows to one side. Opening up your left arm to the back of your mat. So sitting up nice and tall, pushing your sits bones into your bolster. Your toes are staying flexed. Inhale. Dragging your fingertips inside of your arm, bending that elbow, extending your right arm to the back of your mat. Sitting up nice and tall, keeping those toes flexed. Pushing your left foot into your mat. Inhale. Exhale as we bring our right palm back to meet our right. Bending your elbows, bringing your palms to your chest. We're going to turn to the left. We're going to bring our right elbow outside of our knee. And we're going to push into our knee. We're going to reach with our left hand. Shoulder. Again, make sure you're pushing your sits bones into your bolster. You're sitting up nice and tall. Taking a breath. Bringing your arms, your hands in towards your chest, coming out of your bind, twisting to the middle. Taking your left elbow, pushing it against your knee. Right fingertips reach from the outside. Really also like push, opening up that right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Bringing your arms to your chest. And back to the center. Bending to the left one more time. Pressing your right knee against your right elbow, left knee. Reaching to the back of your bolster, looking over your left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Letting your arms in toward your chest. Twisting over to the right one more time. Pushing your left elbow into your knee. Grabbing onto your bolster. Looking over that right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Bringing your arms towards your chest. Coming back to the middle. Leaning back. Grab your left knee with your left hand. Bring both of your knees in toward your chest, making your spine nice and round. Grabbing your left wrist with your right hand. We're going to do some ankle circles while we're here, so you can put some space between your knees. Woo. Sheesh. See, I guess we needed those. Breathing, balancing, utilizing our core while we give our ankles the most necessary part. Well, they're all necessary. Finding some stillness. Inhale. You're going to place your feet to the outside of your mat. We can use momentum as we bring our chest forward, lifting your hips away from your bolster. Walking your hands in towards your body. We're going to bring our arms to the left and right side of our body as we bring our arms up above our head while we come to a standing position. Slowly reaching your fingertips up. Inhale. Bring your palms together overhead. Exhale. Bring your hands down the heart center. And on your next inhale, we're going to lean our weight into our right foot. And we're going to step just our left heel on top of our bolster, our left toes. We'll remain on our mat. We're going to inhale as we sweep our fingertips to the front of our mat. We're going to sit into Utkatasana. Pausing here. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your palms together, and we're going to bring our left elbow outside of our right knee. And we're going to open our left arm to the floor, right arm to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your palms back together. Inhale. Coming back to the center. Exhale. As we stand up. Releasing your palms. Good. Inhale. Reach your hands to the top of your mat. Sitting into an Utkatasana again. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands to heart center. Inhale. As we bring our left elbow to our right knee, we're going to keep our hands in prayer. We're just going to turn to the right. We're going to look over our shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Turning our bodies back to the center. Inhaling as we stand up. Releasing your hands. Good. Then we're gonna lean over to our left, and we're gonna see if we can bring our right foot up. We're gonna stay here for a moment. Releasing your palms to the front of your mat. Squeeze your shoulder blades together along your spine. Lift your chest. Inhale. Exhale. As you inhale, slowly bring your arms up above your head. Palms facing each other as you get to the top of your reach. Reaching your fingertips back behind your body, lifting your chest a little bit more. Inhale. Bringing your palms together as you exhale. Bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, releasing your hands. And then just stepping your left foot off of your bolster. We're going to inhale as we sweep our fingers and our arms to the front of our mat, dropping our hips, coming into Utkatasana on the other side. Inhale. As we exhale, bring our palms to heart center. Inhale as we twist and bring our right knee, right elbow to your left knee. And then opening up your right fingertips. Welcome down to the floor. Your left fingertips will be reaching up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands back together and pray. Bring your body back to the center. Pausing here for an inhale. Exhale. Standing back up, releasing your hands to your side and mountain pose. Inhale. And exhale. On our next inhale, we sit into our Utkatasana as we bring our hands in front of our mat, pausing for an inhale. Exhale, we bring our palms together, bring our hands down to heart center. On our next inhale, bring our right elbow to our left knee, this side we stay. In prayer, looking over our left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Come out of our bind. Bring your body back to the center. Inhale. Exhale. Standing up, releasing your hands down by your side, coming in mountain's pose. So seeing again how our balance is on this side. We're going to push into our right foot. We're going to step our left foot on top of our bolster. Please lift your shoulders up towards your ears. And then bring them towards your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and pull them down towards your glutes. Lift your chin. Bring your palms to the front of your mat. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to reach our arms forward as we sit into our Utkatasana again. Inhale. Exhale. Continue to push your hips behind you. Bring your fingertips to the top of your mat. And then straighten your legs as you continue to push your hips up and back. Coming to a deep forward bend, so just staying on your fingertips. Really pushing your hips up and back. Allowing your thighs to support your ribs, your belly. Inhale. Exhale, bring your gaze to the front of your mat. Slowly bend your knees. Sitting back towards your bolster. Allowing your bolster to catch you. Taking your breaths. To the left and right, outside of your mat. Inhale. To bring our arms to the front of our mat. Up above your head. Exhale. Bring your right hand down on top of your lap. We're going to step your left foot back. We're going to push into position, we're gonna lift. And we're gonna take our left foot and we're gonna step it to the outside, the right side of our foot. Pausing for an inhale. Exhale. We're gonna lean our weight into our left wrist. And we're gonna bring our left foot back to the front of our bolster. Sitting into your bolster. You can bring your arms down, extending them from your chest. Pausing for a breath, palms facing in, inhale. Exhale, we find our right block, our right hand with our right block. We lift our hips away from our bolster, and we step our right foot back, and then this time we're going to extend our left fingertips. So our left fingertips are reaching away from our right leg. And we're going to bring our right foot back down. Sitting back down on top of your bolster. Inhale. Extending your arms from your chest. As you exhale, on our block with our left hand, lifting our sits bones away from our bolster. Step your left foot back. We're going to extend our right arm. Inhale. Exhale. Leaning our weight into our left hand. As we step our left foot back down. Coming to a seated position on your bolster. And go ahead and cross your left ankle over your right. Keeping your blocks nearby. Maybe pulling them up a little bit closer to your hips. We're going to inhale as we bring our arms up alongside our bodies. Up towards the ceiling. Exhale as we bring our right hand down. And you can bring your right hand down on top of your block, and you can bend your right arm as you bring your left fingertips over to the right side. And I would like you to look up to your left arm. And if you would like, you can come all the way down on your forearm. Your fingertips can be holding onto the floor, getting really deep into the stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Wherever you are, you're going to push into your forearm, into your fingertips. And we're going to reach our left and right fingertips towards the ceiling. As we push our sits bones into our bolster, pausing here for an inhale. Exhale as you bring your left hand down on top of your block. And you can adjust your block as you need to. You can push it out to the left side a little bit more. Bending our left arm. Reaching your right fingertips. Maybe going down onto your forearm. Ensuring that your sits bones stay on top of your bolster. You're going to reach right fingertips over to the left side. We're going to look up to our right armpit. Inhale. Wherever you are, pushing into your palm, pushing into your forearm to reach both fingertips back up towards the ceiling. Pushing your sits bones and your glutes into your bolster. Pushing your knees down to the left and right side. Inhale. Bring our right hand down, our forearm. And reach our left fingertips over one more time. Looking up to our left armpit. Inhale. Exhale. Pushing yourself back up. Fingertips reaching through the ceiling. Inhale as your left hand, or left forearm comes down one more time. And reaching your right fingertips over to the left side. Looking up to your right armpit. Inhale. Exhale. As we bring our left fingertips back up to meet our right. And we're just going to uncross our ankles. Bring your feet back as close to your body as you can. Push your knees out to the left and right side. Bring your chest down, lift your hips. Please grab your bolster. Push your bolster to the front of your mat. Please place your hands flat on your mat, your palms flat on your mat. On the sides of your bolster, inhale. Step your left foot back to the back of your mat. Exhale. Step your right foot to the back of your mat, coming into a high plank above your bolster. Inhale. We're going to bend our knees, allowing your knees to land softly on your mat. And pointer toes, tops of your feet will be along your mat. You're going to slowly bend your arms, landing on your bolster. I want you to bring your hands to the top of your mat. And we're going to push your palms into your bolster. So your bolster should be about belly button level. Encouraging a little bit deeper of an upward dog stretch here. Please pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Pretending someone has a string attached to the crown of your head, they're pulling the crown of your head up away from your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, slowly bend your elbows. Now we're going to come up onto our fingertips. Allow your elbows to go to the left and right side of your mat as you push your arms straight. Your head will be the last thing that comes up, and as soon as it does, you pull those shoulders away from your ears and then slowly bend your elbows, bringing your chest and your ribs back down, pushing into your fingertips, rounding your spine. Your head will be the last thing that comes up as you straighten your arms, pushing your body away from your bolster. Slowly bending your arms, coming back down, making little body waves, coming back onto your fingertips, rounding your spine, pushing and lifting away from your bolster. Your head is the last thing that comes up. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. One more time, bending your arms, bringing your ribs and your chest down on your bolster. Please pull your hands so that they're even with your chest. Pulling them in nice and close to your bolster. Tucking your toes under behind you. Inhale. Continue to hug your elbows to your ribs. We're going to exhale. We're going to push ourselves away from our bolster. We're going to pause here for another inhale. And exhale, we're going to tuck our chin to our chest, pushing into our palms. We're going to lift our hips up and back, into a down dog. You can walk your feet in a half step closer to your body. Please bring your feet nice and close together, arches of your feet touching. Really pushing your hips up and back. Really pulling your belly button in nice and tight against your spine. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, we're going to rise up on our tiptoes. Then we're going to push our hips up and back a little bit more. Inhale. Keeping our hips pushed up and back. We're going to slowly bend our knees until our knees find elevate. We're going to round our spine. We're going to come to a tabletop position. And then we're simply going to cross our ankles behind us, cross your right ankle over your left. Bringing your bolster with you. You're going to sit back on your heels, transitioning onto your glutes, pushing yourself to the middle of the mat. Grab your bolster. You can take your hands on your hands inside the handles. So we're going to do something that feels very silly, but is actually one of the best things for your body. So we're going to extend our legs nice and long. We can keep our bolster hugged into our chest, maybe squeezing our shoulder blades together. We're going to walk on our glutes backwards to the back of our mat. So utilizing your core, lifting, shifting, utilizing things you don't ever. So once you get to the back of your mat, you're going to pause. Really pushing both of your sits bones into your mat. We're going to exhale as we press our bolster above our head. You guessed it. We're going to walk back to the top of our mat. Keeping your legs as straight as possible. And we all look the same, so don't worry about what we look like. And keeping your bellies nice and tight, strong arms holding your bolster. Good. And then I want you, when you get to the end of your mat, bending your legs, continuing to walk your sits bones up. And then pulling your feet in, planting your feet. And we're going to bring our feet together. We're going to bring our bolster on top of our shins, keeping hold of the handles. We're going to round our spine. We're going to walk our feet and our bolster back in. And we're going to roll a couple of times. So we're going to round our spine, rolling back. But when you come to the front, and then you see if you can balance. And then you can go ahead and put your feet down. Drop your chin to your chest, round your spine, pull your bolster against your shins, round and back. Seeing if you can come to a seated balance. And your feet. And picking your feet up, rounding your spine, rolling back. And into a seated balance. Pulling your shoulders together helps with that. And then maybe we do one more. Walking your feet in, finding your balance. Rounding your spine, rolling back, finding your balance. Staying here in your boat pose. We're going to lift our bolster above our head. And then we're going to round our spine as we extend our legs. Keeping our bolster lifted. And then bend your knees in, planting your feet nice and flat. I want you to tuck your pelvis. So I want you to lift your pelvis up towards the ceiling so that your entire spine and glutes are flat against your mat. We're keeping our bolster lifted up towards the ceiling. And we're going to lift our shoulders as we lift our bolster up towards the ceiling. And we're going to inhale, bring our head and our shoulders down. Exhale as we lift our bolster and our shoulders. Inhale down. Exhale. Push and lift your bolster towards the ceiling, lifting your shoulders off your mat. Inhale down. Exhale as you push and lift. Inhale down. One more time. Exhale as you push and lift. I want you to go ahead and bring your bolster down. I want you to just roll over onto your right side. And then you're going to seat yourself up. Pull your bolster against your sacrum. And then you're just going to recline onto it. So letting your bolster support you. And then laying in any way that feels good to you. You can leave your arms extended above your head. You can extend your arms to the left and right side. You can place your right hand on your heart, left hand on your belly, whatever feels good for you. You can let your left and right leg hang to the left and right side. We're going to focus on our breath, turning ourselves inward. Allowing ourselves time to steady our breath, allowing your body